What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday, the second best day next to Friday and Saturday, but I'm not counting that. All right, how's it going, everybody? I want to show you some sales today is what I picked up. I hit up 2 today. I doubled it up. A lot of fun to hit up 2. I love hitting up 2 just because I feel like I get double the pleasure, double the fun. But enough about me. Let's see who's in the chat. What's up, guys? Liz Ann was first. Sean Pearson, Scott, Catherine. How's it going? Catherine put a video up. If you want to check her video out, head over to Facebook group Liquidation OH. Jay Jewett, how's it going? Dawn, good to see you. Adam, Vicky, Chris, how you guys doing? All right, give everyone a second to get in here. I'm going to show you what I sold today, and I'm doing another sold just because I think my best offer experiment is paying off. Hey, Mike, what's up? Just because I've consistently had 7 to 8 plus sales a day, and it's only growing at this point. I had probably 3 $80 days consistently, and that's profit. That's not revenue. Yesterday was a $190 day profit. Today, I don't know yet, just because the day's not over yet. But I'll go through when I show you my solds, the amounts I sold them for, and we'll go from there. And then I'll show you what I picked up, and I'll tell you about the blunder I did on Amazon. Not sure how I'm going to take care of it, but stay tuned. Hey, Donna, what's up? Donna had 6, so it sounds like eBay's cranking. Chris had 3. Pac-Man had 47 probably. Junk Trader, how's it going? All right, so I'm going to pull up my solds here just so I can tell you the price that they sold for. And let's get right into it. All right, so the other day I picked up a lot of small polo shirts. And again, guys, golf shirts, if you can find them, golf sells pretty well, especially if you can get the golf branded shirts, the FootJoys, you know. Ralph Lauren does okay. OGO. Walter Hagen, if you have stuff on them. But FootJoy tends to do really well. Peter Millar, there's another one. Oh, I'm fuzzy already? Can't be fuzzy already. Oh, a little bit. All right, hold on. Let's see here. I think she's still on. Yeah, she's still on. She's upstairs. Crap. All right. Charlotte, how's it going? Give me a second here. Sean posted a FootJoy today. Nice. All right, so I think it's over. So let's see if I improve here in a second. That will be a good. Here, let me refresh my screen and see what happens. All right, it's just ended. All right, so let's see if I refresh, get a little better. But, all right, so I should improve here shortly. There we go, get a little better. All right, so I sold a FootJoy. It has the Titleist on the front, as well as, oh, not on the arm, none on the arm. I have one with one on the arm, but especially with the golf brand on the side. I had someone best offer me yesterday, and I wouldn't go below 30 bucks. If you look up these, especially with the golf brand and the FootJoy, they sell anywhere between $25 and $45. So I listed it for $43, $42.99. I held out yesterday. I went back and forth. I actually used all my best offers, and he declined the last one, which was 30 bucks. And today he came back and offered me 30 bucks for it, so I took it, right? $4 to $30, I'll take it all day. Scott, how's it going? Bearded Picker, thanks for coming. Glad to see you're doing well. Love the show this morning. Definitely head over. I think it's Tuesday, Thursdays, right, Scott? Great show in the morning. Check them out if you can. So definitely with the Titleist, and look for the FootJoys. Love the FootJoys if you can find them with the stitching in the back. So that was the $30 total. I'll probably end up making about 22, 23. Take that. I mean, I'm not a fan of the golf shirts that are kind of more cotton than polyester, just because personal preference. As you can tell, I like the polyester wicking shirts. But I finally sold this one. If you can find Kiwa Island, I think it's South Carolina. But I've had this up there. This probably was one of the most watched polo shirts I've ever had. It has the tree on it as well as the polo on the arm. And again, I find with the polos with the embroidery on the arm tend to do really well. I sold this one. This was this morning. I had best offer. They took full price at $22. It was actually $21.45, but that was a great sale. Purple, kind of light purple with white stripes. And believe it or not, don't overlook the small items, especially if you're going to the bins or where they charge you by the pound. Picked this up. It was a Puma sunglasses case. Someone bought it from England for $6. Now, I had pretty much pennies into this, and I made a couple bucks off of it, but that's out of here. Sold a pair of ISO toners. I sold this last night when I was sleeping. Brand new with the package. It did come off one of the, whatever that is, plastic things there, but brand new, unused. This had been sitting there for a while, but it did sell for, oops, just lost it. $11. $11 in the isotoners. Go figure. Someone bought gloves. And for those of you that need help calculating your profit, I sold this allowance game, and I got this one from the bins as well. Took a best offer for 15, had it up for 20. But what's nice about the bins games is sometimes you either find them sealed, pieces sealed, or people take care of them really well. And this one took care of them really well. So if you do get a chance to go to the bins or buy used board games, double check, because a lot of times it's sealed or in great condition. Double check also the year it's made. And I think this on the side, 1992, allowance game, anything with money, board games, dealing with teaching kids how to add and subtract dollars and computations, pick them up, because I forget there's another game I have here. It has the fake coins in them. They do really well. Blunt Music, new to eBay. Hopefully, yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. Oh, you're watching college football already, Scott? So this leads to the last thing I sold, and I forgot. It's right over here because I was going to keep it. All right, let's see. So, guys, remember this here. I bought this for $3. $3, and I was going to make it part of my man cave on the speaker over there, but I'm not a Gators fan. Kind of cool. I've never seen it before. A $3 flip, 1885. Took a best offer. I had it listed for $24.95, and it's gone. And it even has some markings on the laces. But again, guys, look for logos. If you want to go for logos on anything sell. Yeah, that's out of here. And that's probably, I don't have my scale here. This is probably 15 ounces if I had to guess. If it's over, I'll stick it in a regional A box. But that's all I sold tonight. I did have 2 sales on Amazon, merchant fulfilled. And for some strange reason, I added another item. I sold WWE toys. I sold one. It sold, and it was still in pending status. And for some dumb reason, I went in and thought I had one more and adjusted my quantity to 1. And I sold another one, which I don't have, so I got to figure out how to fulfill it. I'm most likely going to fulfill it through another channel. I'll probably eat the $4 to $5 loss, but I'd rather do that than cancel the order. But That's if you cross post, just be very careful because I did have that cross posted, and I wonder if that's how I screwed it up. But I'm gonna take care of it that way. So today I went at lunch, and then I went after work. I went to Goodwill. There's one 5 minutes from my house and 5 minutes from my work. So again, I picked up 2 more hats, and I really like the big name logos. So there's another American Airlines one. Now I have 4 of these now. 4 of these at $2 a pop. I have them listed for $29 or $24.99. Best offer. We'll see if it sells. I picked up another one. I'm trying to find multiples just because this box has anything. It's huge. I'm sifting through and I'm trying to find specific ones, but I found another mobile. This gas brands NASCAR. If you can relate it to NASCAR, it does really well. But yeah, brand new with the cardboard still in it. Again, I'll probably list this for $24.99 with best offer. Hats pay the bills. Ties pay the bills. If you can buy one and sell one, you can almost pretty much most likely pay for all the stuff you purchased just because the cost of goods is so low. But with the brands and all that, they sell pretty high. Like I sold my NetJets hat. I sold that for $23, I think, even with best offer on. So guys, definitely look for the hats. I know, Catherine, you posted your video. You looked at hats. I need to check that out. So Glenn sold a tie today. Yeah, ties do really well. If you can find Donald Trump tie, Grateful Dead, some of these ties sell for 20 to 30 bucks. And if you can pick them up at the bins or for $2, it paid for a majority of probably whatever you picked up. So I would really consider looking at ties and hats. Rusted Raccoon. Adam's in here. He should be. I saw him there. Sean, what's a good brand for ties? Donald Trump's a great brand if you can find them. But other than that, Grateful Dead ties, I found some of those. Those sell really quickly. Christian Dior, those are slow moving, but they sell high. Dolce & Gabbana, those sell high, but they're slow. And then anything other like Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, the Alfani, those sell slower for me, but they do sell. But those top 3, top 4 I just mentioned, look for those. Beatles ties, those probably could sell well as well. Hermes, says Scott. Hermes, Armani, there we go. There's a couple good brands. I've never found Hermes. First time I've gotten here in some time. I'm buffering big time. Catherine, just refresh. It should pop back up. Well, I look all right. I flipped over to the actual screen. So, all right. What I picked up, I probably picked this one up for myself. I'll probably wear it during the day until it sells. I really like kind of cool golf shirts. Walter Hagen. I've never found a Walter Hagen shirt. If you can find this, you can see that brand there. All my polo shirts are $4. But I do like the style. I'll probably wear it to work until it sells, but I'll put it up for 20 bucks. My rule of thumb most of the time, if it's not Under Armour, with no logos on the front or on the side, I'll list it for $20. A $20 sale on eBay, minus shipping, minus fees, you're probably going to net around $10 to $11, depending on how heavy the material is. But just keep in mind, if you go under 20, you're getting under $10 of profit. Just keep that in mind as you pick up shirts and as you understand logos. Your profit will go down depending on your best offers that you take. Adam says Hagen shirts are Dick's Sporting Goods. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Rusty Raccoon has a box of ties from the Doctor Estate. Look through some of those ties. Some of ties I've sold have sold super fast. First sale was a phone number. What? Christian Dior purses are going to be hot this fall. Christian Dior, look for those. First sale was an XM satellite radio. I sold my old XM on eBay. That was years ago. What else did I get here? Okay, Under Armour. You guys know I like Under Armour. Probably list this for about $14.99. It is plain. It's a t-shirt, large. I do like it. It has the stripe down the side. Pretty plain. It does have some $2.99 sticker, but I ended up paying $3.99 for it. I only bought this one, Ralph Lauren Golf, Polo Golf, just because of the colors. Look for unique colors. I don't know, the lighting's kind of weird here, but this is pink and green. Especially unique colors people like to buy. The actual horse is a dark, almost lime green, but I don't think that should last long. You guys know I love hockey. Had to pick this up. Not sure I can get much for this. It is the Nashville Predators, a Reebok. A lot of logoed NHL stuff sells pretty quickly for me. Keep your eye out for that. This I like a lot, and again, this is because I'm sure because of Muirfield and Jack Nicklaus from Ohio State. But this one is a vest. This Jack Nicklaus tends to do well for me, just like Greg Norman. But it is a vest, so I might hold on to it longer than normal, but it does. It's part of the Memorial Tournament. So if you can find big PGA Tour golf events around you, they do, at least they do well for me. Tommy Bahama, I hear everyone's selling Tommy Bahama pretty well. I tend to pick them up when I can. They sell really sporadically for me, so I probably shouldn't buy them, but I can't help myself. So 100% silk, Tommy Bahama. It is kind of a lime green, short sleeve button up. I will list it probably for $24.99, but I'm not hopeful about it. What else did I get here? Oh, so we talked about tools last night, tool brands. I think Rusty Raccoon, you were talking about tools, and someone mentioned Mac tools. And it so happened that when I was flipping through the shirts, I found a Nike Dry Fit Mac Tools polo shirt, but the problem is it's a size medium. But given the brand, I think this will sell fast. I think this will be the first item from this lot to sell. I'll list that one at $24.99. Rule of thumb for me, with a logo like that, with a branded logo, not of the shirt logo, I'll list it for at least $24.99. In school logos, so I'm counting school logos as a non-shirt branded logo. I picked these up just because Tennessee Vols. So there you go. Tennessee logo. Riddell is a good brand for me. If you can find Riddell, there you go, Riddell. They tend to sell pretty well. I tend to dabble in shorts now. Don't pass up the shorts, especially if you can get them from the bins pretty cheaply. They sell quickly for me. Scott L., this is for you. I picked up a long sleeve Columbia, another Columbia PFG, and this is a wicking polo shirt or a wicking t-shirt. I will pick these up all the time. That PFG brand, I listed my vented one last night, $34 to $25. I'm going to list this probably for give or take $22 to $25. What if Stacy's mom was Jesse's girl? Nice. Tony wore Riddell pads. There you go. Yeah, that's football, right? That was a big football thing. All right, Under Armour. I picked up some Under Armour here. I'll probably wash this one. I might wear this one. It's kind of cool. Plain again, but this Under Armour stuff doesn't last. It sells pretty quickly. If you can find them, definitely pick up the Under Armour. I don't take measurements. I know, I forget who was in the chat that was new to eBay. I know people take measurements. But I don't. I just say no stains, rips, or tears. Obviously, if they have none, I just won't put it sporadically. But that's all I put in my listings. I get them up. I get up about 15 listings a night, give or take, and that gives me enough time to ship. And I'm probably calling it a night around 1:30 in the morning, and then we'll start all over again tomorrow. This I don't think this will sell. I don't know about you guys, but anyone know who this is? And what team this is? Who can guess what player this is? This is a Reebok on-field size large NFL jersey. We'll let you guess who that is. But it's sewn on. Nice pads. I'll show you the back. Taking measurements is a waste of time. I agree, Tony. It's Bears. It is a QB. Who is it? Yeah, Tony got it. It is Jay Cutler. I think he re-sign with the Dolphins. I think he re-signed, right? So there's Jay Cutler. I only picked it up $4. It is sewn in, if you can see right there. But I can't pass up a jersey. I can't leave it there. I'll put it up for at least $34.99 on that one. Bears crappy QB. You know, he has, I forget, I read an article about how Jay Cutler is probably not a great quarterback, but he has probably the most money out of all of them. Well, that was before Aaron Rodgers got his monster deal. I read some article on Aaron Rodgers that he was making in 200 days. He makes it was either $200,000 a day or an hour. I forget what it was. Maybe it was an hour. Sean Pearson, you have Jay Cutler's Bronco jersey? Wow. Hey, Eric. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers signed some big deal. But yeah, Jay Cutler supposedly he went back into football and he got his broadcasting deal. He supposedly has a ton of money. An hour. That's right, Adam. It was an hour. For 200 days, he's making $200,000 in that, or $400,000, 24 hours. Isn't that crazy to think? Playing sports, making that much money. All right, I picked this up. If you guys can find these, I actually looked this one up. This is a Nike brand. It is a lacrosse jersey. It is a John Hopkins lacrosse jersey, size medium. There are solds out there for $24.99 with $4 give or take shipping. You can look up, that's the logo on the sleeve. But that should be an easy sale. Great condition. So if you don't know the jersey, pick it up. Just because, I'd never buy a lacrosse jersey in general, but that stuff sells pretty fast. When a player switches teams, does the price go up or tank? I think it depends on the player. I'm guessing Jay Cutler would tank. If it's a Hall of Famer and it's their old jersey, I would say it would go up. But Mike, I would think it depends on the player and where they're at in their career. Now, let's say Jay Cutler went on to win 10 Super Bowls and was awesome. That would probably shoot up. But right now, I'm not hopeful I'm going to make a lot of money on that jersey. George says measurements are important for women's clothing. I would agree on that, George. I think guys, at least for me, I just buy based on size. I couldn't tell you what my measurement is from here and then all this. I've heard that measurements like Poshmark and all that. But just for my listings, I like to get them up there pretty quickly. All polo shirts I've sold have not had measurements. But Rest Raccoon says down. If it tanks, Cutler pays them. Need to go through my death pile. Yeah, get my death pile listed. Do you product research when picking these items from the bins? I do not. I know specific brands I'm looking for, and all sports jerseys is really what I'm looking for. Two more things. Games, I will product research games. Bought this for $3. It sells for $14. I will hold out. I don't know if there was a manual or not. I will not list it as complete. If you buy a video game and want to list it as complete, put it in the title, but the complete version should have a non-broken case with the disc and the insert. This does not have the insert. I'll just list it with the game and the case. $13, probably $7 to $8 profit. I'll take it, but I'll probably end up sitting on it for a little bit. I'll check for scratches, but again, I took a chance on that one. So last thing I picked up, and I've been eyeing it. It's been sitting there for a couple days. Eric says, what about local jerseys? It depends, Eric, I guess. Like I picked up local bike jerseys. Those have sold okay. But I will look up local jerseys. Depends what they look like. Local university jerseys, yes. High school, probably not. Check comps on the jersey are average around $14. That's probably what I'd expect, Tony. Wouldn't be too hopeful of getting a lot of money, but I will put best offer on it. I'll list it high. We'll see what happens. All right, so I bought this only because it was half day. Today was purple. There's the purple right there, purple. If you can see here, this is a quarter zip pullover. It does have a local company brand. Sorry, it's hard to. On the sleeve, Laurel Healthcare. Now, what's interesting about this one is it's the 2012 Ohio State Urban Meyer, I guess, golf tournament. And what's interesting is it's Ohio State coaches golf outing. Now, I'm sure they made it specific to the outing. Someone didn't need it anymore, donated it. It was half off. It was only $1.99, so I picked it up. I'm going to try and wash it, but the only reason I haven't picked it up in the past 2 weeks, there's a couple spots here, here, and here. I'm going to try and wash it. If it comes out good, I'll probably list it for $29. Otherwise, I'll list it with the spots. I'll list it probably $24, $22. Otherwise, I'll just keep it for myself and wear it. I like it. It's a wicking, stretching, spandex type feel. But otherwise, with that on the back, might get some good money for it. We'll see. So that's the reason why I picked it up. I didn't buy it when it was full price. I picked it up when it was half off. Eric picked up 2 full-body bicycle suits. I've been hit or miss on bicycle jerseys, but I will buy them if they're at the bins. Tough time to sell that. That is true. Or it could be a great time because he's in a scandal, right? You look for things that are in scandal or in the news. Have you ever had to submit a dispute with Liquidation? Curious to know what the result was. Megaplasma, I have. Just take pictures, submit the listing. There is a contact within the Facebook group PS101, Product Sourcing 101. She can help you out if you have issues. She works for liquidation.com. Might want to hold on to it till the scandal blows over. You got how many games? I thought it was 3. 3 games. And him as well as the athletic director got suspended. Bad publicity is good publicity. That's right. Yeah, Tony, I think it's 3. So Urban's out 3 games, which is not going to do anything. But what was pretty funny, someone sent me a meme today. It was a meme of Aaron Andrews. Here, I got to pull it up. I'll show you guys. And we'll end on this note. It says, Brutus has been on the sideline this entire game. It does seem a bit odd here at the season opener. And there you can see, oops. And there you can see it says, okay, guys, you need to stop saying, yes, coach. Someone's going to catch on. Someone's going to hear you. Like Urban Meyer's in Brutus, in the mascot calling the plays. I thought that was funny. All right, guys, that's all I had. Ship this stuff out. Ship this awesome Florida Gator ball out. Get that out. Get this stuff listed. Get all, I think, 20 items listed tonight. And then we'll call it a night. And then we'll get working towards the weekend. We're going to hit the bins this weekend. I'm going to hit lunch tomorrow, get more thrift store stuff. And then work in the store. I got my, you can see my new rack going up. That's all my jerseys right there. So we're getting all that, getting the inventory set up. We're going to get good to go, and we'll have another show tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Get some listings up, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.